Hello, North Dakota. Bruce Moore here with my wife Kit. I'm talking about this is how I'll be a governor. What I think I'll tell you exactly what I think. And here's what me and the wife think about carbon capture,
Well,
carbon solutions, the company,
well, we're up,
both of them.
we're up, we're up at our cabin, and we come up here because we enjoy nature. We like to be out where we can see the wild turkeys and the deer and the moose, and we're good stewards of nature, contrary to what everybody else likes to say about conservative people that all we're here is to basically rape the land and plunder. We are very cautious with our natural resources and with the animals that are basically under our purview. And we think that, first of all, saying that we don't care about keeping the planet green is not only insulting, but it's a real good way of making people that would ordinarily protest the idiocy of the green movement shut up. And I think that it is something that needs to really be addressed, especially when we're talking the CO2 pipeline and the other carbon capture, the carbon credits for farmers and everything else, because what we're going to do is we're going to end up paying for our own demise.
And paying, and that's what this is all about. Somebody's
All about
making
the
money.
money. All about the
Somebody's making
money.
lots of money on this. And it isn't going to be you. It isn't going to be us average person in North Dakota. It is, this pipeline is costing you. As a matter of fact, with all the money that the feds are dropping into this, and yes, you pay money in so the feds have their money. Paying for this pipeline is very, very upsetting because we're not going to get the value that everybody tells us, lies about it, basically telling us how things are going to be so good with this.
It's going to generate jobs. Ooh.
Okay,
No, it's
yeah, a
not.
couple hundred at first. And the thing is, it also has a lot to do with private property. I mean, really, are you serious? You're going to sit there and be using eminent domain if they have to. This is something that, as a governor, I would say never. You can't sit there and force somebody to do something that they don't want to on your land. Your land is your land, and that's bottom line. That's top bottom. That's how I feel about this situation. You don't want to sell to them, you don't have to sell to them.
And you should not have to allow them access to your land so they can survey or anything else just because it's for the greater good, which really sticks in my craw.
I know. And I mean, there's so many stories about this pipeline that are just interestingly, I use the word bull crap, and I think I will. But I mean, we're talking about this is going to be so safe because it's going to be liquid carbon dioxide. You realize that at that temperature you have to get to have carbon dioxide free liquefy. You're talking about, well, it's actually 67.8 degrees depending on the pressure, up to 87.8 degrees below zero. How the heck are they going to run that through North Dakota? That doesn't even make sense. I mean, all these thousands of miles, they're going to sit there, and what are they going to do? Have refrigerant stuff, freezers, whatever, to
Not
cool
to
it down all the time?
Not to mention if there's a rupture. On my show, Common Sense Uncensored, I've shown ruptures that were strategically planned under controlled conditions. We already know there's been a CO2 pipeline rupture in the United States. Research that bad boy. People died.
Yes.
This is not a simple oil spill.
And the thing is, okay, they're going to say it was liquefied, so it won't be as explosive. But
It isn't
the
explosive.
simple the simple
it's the
answer,
pressure.
it's going to become a gas as soon as it's exposed to, well, as soon as it rises below 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, it's like going there. That's just one of the many lies they got. And carbon solutions bugs me too. It's, who the heck are they? I mean, it sounds like something like BlackRock or
Can
Vanguard
I
would
ask a
do.
question?
Yes.
Why do we need solutions for carbon? The planet and plants run on CO2. If we take the CO2 out of the air, the plants are no longer making oxygen. This is a crisis that doesn't exist with a solution that will cost us.
isn't that the way we call what we call nowadays crony capitalism? And that's what I think. And that's what we are here. Crony capitalism is what right next door to fascism, and fascism is right next door to socialism. Socialism is right next door to communism. It's like going, we have to sit there and figure out what's happening here. And there's a lots of people trying to deceive you. And
Taking your land, demanding access to your land, demanding right of way on your land, that's tyranny.
yes. Hey, guess what, Mr. Oil Companies? You want this. You want this, then you pay for it. You don't have to sit there and ask and expect us, to pay for something that you're going to use. You use it, you pay for it. I'll say I'll bow down to it and say, okay,
Whether it's at the federal level or the state level, any monies coming through for a private company like this should be private. And if somebody doesn't want it on their land, they should pony up and pay to have that pipeline take a big U turn around those people's land. I don't care.
that's how I feel about carbon capture, carbon solutions, and all the bull crap that goes along with it. What do you think?
I think that says it all. This is a man-made, and I don't mean because of the environment. This is a government-made crisis demanding us to pay for the solution that is not needed so that they can have more of our rights taken away from us. It's that simple.
Reminds me a lot of COVID, doesn't it?
It does.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, North Dakota. Learn what's happening to us
Take
or going to
care.
happen.
God bless.